Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Top 3. I go by the name of Tony Mui, and today we have 3 Canadians showcasing 3 sneakers from their collection. Whether it be super hype or something basic, they decide. There's only one rule to this show, and that is, after a sneaker is shown, the participant must say with conviction in some form or fashion, "Talk to me nice." And with that said, let's meet the participants. In one corner, he's an onboarding specialist and a co-host of Savy Night Live. SNL is the remix, baby. Hailing from Alberta, Canada, Connor Eng is here.
How we doing, folks?
And in the other corner, he's a SoleSavy community leader. You can catch him at a Hardwell EDM concert with a camelback full of sugar-free Red Bull. Jason Lamb is in the building.
What's good? West Coast. Let's go, baby.
And closing out the group, he too is also a SoleSavy community leader. He's a simple man who loves sneakers and has a maple leaf tattoo on the back of his calf muscle. Make some noise for Kendell Hebner.
Oh, it's Hebner.
Hebner.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's all
Not
good.
bad,
Tattoos on the back shoulder anyway, too.
Okay. Noted.
You gotta show that to us sometime. I didn't know about
You guys will
that.
see it in Arizona.
Too much. Almost too much.
All right, folks. So we determined the order in which the participants go off camera, and the order goes like this. It'll be Connor, then Kendell, and Jason closing out the round. Again, this episode is open in all categories. We're saving the more challenging episodes for when we actually get into a groove of things and try to make it a little tougher for the future participants. So with that said, Connor, the stage is yours.
Awesome. We'll get started, and I figured, you know what? It's hot, but we're going to heat it up a little bit more. We thought we'd show off our most recent pickup here, and that is the original Off-White Presto. As far as this goes, got it for a really, really decent price. These have been on my list and always been pushed back for so long, and I figured as a part of SoleSavy, I got to show up somehow. I got to make sure that we have that big cop coming in. I love the shoe not only because of the fact that it has that kind of iconography with that Off-White 10-pack, but where I have the Chicagos as well, these are actually way more wearable. I like the fact that I am actually going to be able to wear these into the ground, and I can't wait to make these like as personal as possible.
That was a great story. However, there's only one rule to this
Oh,
show.
no, absolutely. And there is only one, and the thing is, like, at the very least, I'm stepping in comfort just while people are talking to me nicely.
Okay, a little casual talking nice. I like that.
I mean, those are nice, but it's probably not the best by the top. The Off-White 10, probably the worst. Still nice, though. Still nice.
All right.
Okay, we got a little Cajun seasoning going on in this episode. I like it.
A little bit.
And Kendell, you've been talking that talk. Why don't you go ahead?
Well, Connor's bringing out some heat to start, so I thought I'd bring out something light to start with the Storm Blue.
Oh my
Union
goodness.
ones.
Very light.
Definitely
It's very
in
light.
my top 3, definitely top 2, and it's not 2. Shout out to Beyonce.
Oh,
Yeah, for me, this is definitely one of my favorite cops. As being when I was a SoleSavy member, it was actually my first cop as a member of the community. I was able to get it on the second restock while at work, and Union did such a good job with the drop that I was able to put everything in manually, from shipping address to credit card info. Went through. I just love what Union did with the shoe, putting the 2 OG colorways together, and I love how they debuted it as well, where the owner of Union went to a flea market and was trying to sell it to people. That being said, I think you guys should talk to me nice.
Yo, my guy. Honestly, Union One's, one of the best colorways, but one of the best shoes hands down. But come on, where's the black toes?
I mean, you gotta
Blues are
complete
better.
that.
Blues are, I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one.
Union exclusive, can't go wrong.
I will say, Kendell gets brownie points for being part of a retail game.
That's right.
Jason, let the
Yo.
people know.
I thought you guys were gonna start with your third best and not your first. So I came out with something that was a little more low key. This is the Donald Glover Continental 80s. Honestly, no way it's comparable to you guys, but just saying, first and only collaboration with Donald Glover ever in the sneaker space. And he came out like with these. These are absolutely fire. There were only 50 in Canada. They dropped on adidas.ca. Only 50 pairs. I woke up at 4 a.m. to cop these. He designed it as like a blank slate kind of shoe, so he really encouraged you to wear your sneakers, and I love that ethos. So like I've been wearing these into the ground since I got them, since day one, and you can tell like all the threading here, it's like all torn up and everything. It's just completely gone, but you know, it makes it your own sneakers. So in that case, talk to me nice.
You said first and only. It should probably be his last collab. Those are. I don't know about those, man. You should stick to acting. Leave the shoes to the professionals.
Oh,
Also,
my goodness.
didn't he stop making collaborations for Adidas? I mean, it was just kind of the one and done collection there. I don't know, man.
think
50
Adidas picked them
and
after
you
that
still
one.
managed to get them. Just saying.
Hey, it's the first and it's still the best.
All I'm gonna say is shout out to Derek Comedy. All right, real ones know.
Hey.
So we have the off-white Prestos by Connor. We have the Storm Blue Union Ones by Kendell, and we got the Childish Gambino Adidas collaboration by Jason. Let's proceed to the second round, shall we? Connor, kick it off.
I'm back up again. So we can't stop the fire from coming. So figured let's keep the punches rolling. We have the Travis Scott Nike SBs here, and I love these because it was a return to form for kind of the sneaker collecting that I was used to back in the day. I loved going to skate shops. I loved throwing like paper raffle entries in. That was pretty much the only way you were able to get these locally. But kind of my other favorite thing is it was the first time that I started to see a lot of the sneaker reselling scene try and fail to make deals on these shoes. So big shout outs to 9 Times Skate Shop in Calgary, as well as The Source, for posting up on their Instagram for every single DM that they got from somebody saying like, yo, I'll give you $2,000 for your entire stock of Travis Scott SBs. No way you're selling out of these. And so being able to see that clown behavior on top of being able to secure my own pair through those places, big shout out to them. And when I approaching these in the skate shops, talk to me nice, way nicer than the skate shops talk to the resellers.
Connor, name 3 Travis songs.
We have Through the Late Night. We have From Days from Rodeo, The Prayer. We have also...
Deep cut with that one.
Yeah, Days Before Rodeo is the one. 5% tint. We'll go with a little bit of...
There you go. Astro.
5% tint, it was the good one.
Damn, Kendall tried to expose you, Connor. Yo, talk to him nice, Kendall. All right, talk to
Well,
him
Connor's
nice.
bringing out heat back to back. I thought I'd switch gears a little bit and go something more performance based.
Ooh.
So I got the Kobe 9 All-Star Gumbo League Maestros. Favorite Kobe in my collection. The 9 is probably one of my favorite silhouettes that the Kobe line has ever had. I love the high top. I love the lunar lawn insole. Just everything about this shoe just screams premium to me, from the colorway to the glow-in-the-dark soles, the Gumbo League on the inside of the tongue there. Love it. These are pretty beat. Played 2-3 years in them intramurals pickup ball, so I put some work into these, but they still hold up pretty good. So talk to me nice.
Just for special effects, can we get you to turn off the lights?
Ooh, I gotta go all the way across the room, but I have
Do
these
it,
sitting
do it, do it.
and I'll do
Close
it quick
it.
in one
Turn
second.
off the lights, run back so we can see the glow in the dark.
They're
So
adequately
and then turn
charged.
back on. It glows like crazy though.
Oh, they go insane. Like I have these sitting out in my room at night and I shut the lights off and that's all you see for the first 45 minutes
Okay.
is the soles.
Okay, Jason, floor is yours.
All right, this is a personal favorite of mine, and you guys probably know, but it is the Origin Story ones. I mean, what's not to love? Chicago colorway, Spider-Man collab. Yo, Spider-Man childhood hero right there. And comic book or not, no one's saying anything about that, but I think it's just absolutely amazing that they added a lot of the elements of the movie and also the comic itself, like having the kind of like the dots, the 3M dots that really show up. Like it's reminiscent of like the old age, like golden age comics with like the 90s, or not the 90s, like the dot type of graphic on it, blue and red, tongue tag, icy outsole. Connor, why are you disrespecting me like that, man?
I don't
Icy
know, it's
outsole
gonna
is
get
way
awfully
better.
yellow with time, you know, get a little
That's
bit
why you
dirtier.
re-ice them. That's why you re-ice them.
Or you
know?
could just get yourself a nice pair of Chicagos and just have the regular midsole and
Hey
the
man,
regular
2 in 1,
outsole.
2 in 1. You got the Chicago, you got the superhero love for it. All I can say is when I'm walking through the streets with these, you talk to me nice, all right?
Ooh.
I mean, icy outsole, they look a little too icy for being out, what, 1.5 years, 2 years there. You gotta put those on.
Very
your feet once
well
in a while.
loved. I see
Yeah.
how
Take them
it
out of
is.
the box.
Well, you know what? This is my double up. My actual pair. My actual
okay,
pair.
I see. All right,
My
all
guy.
right.
My
Next
actual
Of course, we see the double up though.
Yeah, it's a double up, 100%, man.
Shout out to Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, the GOAT.
By the way, I see what Jason's doing here. Donald Glover should have been the Black Spider-Man. Shout out Miles Morales.
Oh, 100%.
Hey, let's go. Yes,
Right.
sir.
See what you're doing there. Levels to this. All right, so let me recap the round. We got Connor with the Travis Scott SB Dunks. We got Kendell with the Kobe 9 Maestros. And then we got Jason closing out the round with the Spider-Man Origin Stories Air Jordan 1. Let's proceed to the final round, shall we? Connor, take it away.
Alrighty, so we have a bit of a story with these. So we're finally starting to turn it down a little bit, but not quite all the way down. So these are the Black Static Yeezy 350s. So not quite the Breads, not quite the Pirate Blacks, but kind of just right in the middle there. Especially if you're not a fan of kind of the big text along the side, you're looking for something a bit more minimalist. The reason why I brought these out is because I feel like every sneakerhead who's been in the game enough has their one horrible sneaker lineup story, and this is the shoe that I had quite possibly one of my worst experiences, but also probably one of my most defining experiences in a sneaker lineup for. It started out in absolutely pouring torrential downpour rain outside of the mall that I was camping out for these for. Overall, it was a 19-hour camp out. It was a horrible idea for that Adidas store to do first come, first serve, and yet they still did. There was a good amount of people there already right as the mall doors opened up at around 4 a.m. It was a mad sprint down to that Adidas store. So many politics in the lineup, from people bribing security guards to let them get further on in the lineup, to people on the outside trying to talk to mall administration to get the whole thing shut down so then they could abolish the entire lineup. And meanwhile, me inside of that lineup also had to take care of hard for me to gauge age, but somebody who was around like 12 to 13 years old, who was lining up for these, who was dropped off by his mom, who had no idea what the hell was going to happen in that lineup. And I had to take care of him throughout that entire thing.
Wow.
All the while, still chasing the online releases on my laptop while I'm going for these, because there was a couple of other people I was trying to help out. These actually aren't the pair I ended up getting for the Adidas store. I wanted to shout out my friend Gurvinder, who was the one I ended up getting the pair at that Adidas store for. This is one of the ones that I ended up copying online, but crazy experience. I ended up getting told that multiple times by multiple people that if I don't get these shoes, my family isn't eating today, or if I don't get these shoes, no one's getting these shoes. And so a lot of weird energy there for sure. Definitely not enough people talking to me nice. But when I pull up in these, just because of how cursed of an experience you are, just to level it down, talk to me nice.
Connor, bro, I feel bad. You had to wait 19 hours in the rain taking care of a kid to get a shoe that's probably going to retro or come re-release in 6 months.
It is what it is. It is what it
I'll
is.
just catch her from home. They are nice.
So my guy had no remorse making sure that other people were not going to eat that night. And their families.
100%. No empty bellies here.
You gotta talk to Connor nice, because he's just a nice guy. How you go line up for shoes and then end up babysitting? What the hell? I didn't expect the savagery out of Alberta, Canada.
Yeah.
Man, that's a story out of New York, if anything. All right. And Kendell, let us see what you got.
Round out the top three here, like Tony mentioned before. I got the Canada tattoo on my back. So being Canadian, love the color red. Red's my favorite color. So I'll pull these out. Red and gray UNLV off-white dunks. First pair of off-whites, probably my only pair of off-whites, just of how the release has been going. Love the red. I actually wear them without the laces on, without the tab, but I put them back in for the effect. You guys can see the whole effect there. Got the tag. Well, keep it two versions with you guys, so talk to me nicely.
So what you're saying is that you wear the off-white dunks without the actual part that makes them the off-white dunks. You could have just bought the
That's
UNLVs.
Right. No, it's got the writing on the side.
Hey man, I
Two
could
laces
Sharpie
for
it
it.
in for you on a pair of UNLV.
100%,
I'll Sharpie
just the
in,
stamp.
you know.
I'll send you my pair then.
Damn, my man Connor kept the two Virgils for sure. Called you out on that. He said you might as well just get the basic UNLVs. Oh,
Nah, the
man.
quality is way different. These are actually nice leather, smooth, good leather on these.
Yeah, well, whatever justifies that purchase, my man. All right, Jason, let's close it out for the people.
All right, boys. This one is gonna kill all your off-white flexes, so get ready for it. Serena off-white blazer, baby. Yes, sir. This is actually an Android Gang exclusive. So in case you guys weren't aware, these only dropped on sneakers, right? And they dropped the Serena 97s the week before, and only the iPhone users could access the drop for whatever reason. But they came correct, and when they dropped the Blazers around, they made it Android only. They had some kind of weird iPhone glitch, so no iPhone users could buy them. So there you go, Android baby, all the way. I woke up at 7 a.m. every morning just to check SoleSavy to see if there was an update on a shock drop. And I did that for an entire week. I was exhausted, but it ended up working because there was one day, like the week after the 97s dropped, they just like out of nowhere, DP was just like, hey, the Serenas are gonna drop in a minute, so get your phones ready. And I whipped it out, and there you go, boom. So whatever off-whites Connor was flexing, those UNLV, whatever you call it, Kendell was
you're
having.
mixing them up. Okay, all right,
Yo,
all right.
Yo, we ain't having that stuff. We ain't having this stuff. We're coming correct here. So you better talk to me nice when you see me with these, I'll tell you that.
I mean, you're talking about Android exclusive, and I still think it's a win for the iPhone users because they got
I was
the
about
better
to say
pair.
the 97s. Are you kidding me? The 97s are way better
Miles
than the
better.
PlayStation.
Shake my head. You guys ain't got no taste on this.
Hey, at the very least, I don't have to untie my shoes. I can just stuff my foot right into the 97s, and I have nothing to worry about there.
All right, I will say this. My man Jason is going against the grain for sure. While everyone has Apple products, this man has a PC and an Android. You better talk to him nice, goddammit. All right, so let me recap the round. We got Connor with the Yeezy 350 V2 Static. We got Kendell with the UNLV Off-White Dunks. And we got Jason with the Serena Off-White Blazers to close out another episode of Top 3.
I was very surprised to hear that Jason wasn't lying to me when he told me that he just doesn't wear GRs. There was some very, very heavy comments leveled against GRs, and I was almost about to call him out for those Donald Glovers looking like GRs.
I was gonna say those Donald Glover ones are pretty
They're
much
pretty
GRs.
close. Pretty close.
50
on
in
Adidas Canada,
baby.
and you still managed to get them. I don't know, man. I don't know.
No GRs here. No GRs here. Yes, sir. Shout out the team at SoleSavy. That's where it is.
Shout out to Canada too, with the 3 Canadians on the panel
Absolutely.
here.
CA all the way, baby.
That's right.
All right. If there's anything I learned today, it's Alberta, Canada has some savages in there too. So for sure, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to the SoleSavy YouTube channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave in the comments below who you think has the best top 3 out of this episode. And if you're a SoleSavy community member and want to participate in top 3, let us know too. And other than that, that is Connor. He is Kendell. He is Jason. I am Tony, and we are out of here. Peace.